I wonder how long it will take for me to create an explosive bow in Minecraft. Okay, ready, set, go. So the first thing I want to do is just give myself a customized bow. So let's just give myself a bow here. I'm just going to give it a custom name. I'm just going to call it explosive bow, like so. And I'm also going to give it a custom tag. I'm going to say explosive 1b. That's just a fake tag that I can use to target. And I'll also give it an enchantment just so it looks a bit better. So let's just give it, I don't know, 49, I think it is, level 3. I think I've got that correct. So I'll just power this and see if I get the bow. And we've got punch level 3. I think it's 48 to make it power. Yes, good. So we've got our explosive bow now. And so what I want to do is make it so if I use a regular bow, it shoots regular arrows. But if I use the explosive bow, it will shoot explosive arrows. So now I'm going to give myself yet another command block. I could have picked blocked that, but oh well. Let's just tag everyone who is holding the explosive bow. So let's just go scoreboard, players, tag, @all, add explosive. If your selected item actually has the explosive tag, like so. And then I'll just turn that to always active, repeating. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, well, anyone that has the explosive tag, and maybe everyone who's just recently used a bow. I think that might be challenging, but I think it's worth doing. So I'm just going to go scoreboard objectives, add, use bow, and I'm going to make it, so we have to give it a name first, stat.useItem.minecraft.bow. Let's see if we can auto-complete that. Boat, bone block, book, bookshelf, bow. Thank you very much. I'll just copy that and put it into this command here. And I'm also going to set that display as well. So let's just go scoreboard objectives, set display sidebar, use bow. So every time I use this, it should, yep, it will give me that score there. So that means I can go execute from everyone who's just used a bow. Score use bow, min equals 1. And we're going to give nearby arrows an explosive tag. Not sure how close it should be. Let's just go r equals 3. And you know what, I'm just going to go, I might just give them a score. So scoreboard players tag a type equals arrow, add explosive arrow. We'll do that. So now I just need to remove that tag from the player. So we go scoreboard players tag @all tag equals explosive. And we're going to remove that explosive tag there. Okay, so what should happen now is these should have the explosive tag. So now let's just go execute a type equals arrow, tag equals explosive arrow, if I can spell that correctly. And we're just going to make it emit a lava particle effect, just so I can actually see if it's working. And I think 1 will do like that. So if I fire my explosive one, you can see it's got arrow particles, but your regular arrow doesn't work. So my only concern is, what if I stood next to this arrow and then held my explosive bow? So I need to make it so it immediately resets my score here. So we'll go scoreboard players set @all score use bow, min equals 1, use bow 0. So that should set my score back. And I want to see if this makes the arrows explosive. It does. As for these ones, these are normal. And if I go up to here, hold it, and hold it, I have to actually fire for it to work. So I'm just going to add one more failsafe here. I'm just going to make it work for the very closest arrow to the player. C equals 1, and I might make it, because it spawns next to the head, I'll just go upwards like that, and then maybe remove this and just say C equals 1 there. So, okay, that's working. And if I go near an arrow and then shoot, it doesn't make that one explosive, it makes that one explosive. Okay, now the very last thing I need to do is actually make them explode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go scoreboard players tag @e type equals arrow, tag equals explosive arrow. I need to make it case sensitive, okay. Add explode, but only if it's in the ground. Okay, set that to always active. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say execute @e tag equals, what did I say? Explode. And then I'm going to make it just summon a creeper with a fuse of 0. And I'm also going to give it a custom name. The reason why I'm doing this is so the death message, when I actually get blown up by it, it says I was blown up by explosive arrow. And the last thing we need to do now is just kill the arrow that says explode. Okay, so let's see. We can see that it's working now. If I just disabled mob griefing though, that's the only downside with this. So let's just set that to true actually. Okay, so if I use this, there we go, it actually explodes. So we've got our explosive bow now, and our regular bow doesn't work at all. Alright, so that's cool. We now have explosive bows in the game, and gee, are they fun. One more thing I want to make sure, and that is, will skeletons actually blow me up if I'm shooting at them at the same time? Now let's just summon in a couple of skeletons and see, will they actually explode if they hit me? So I have to give myself some arrows for this to work as well. Okay, so my explosive bow is working. And now you're done, you've created an explosive bow. The only downside is that if you actually directly hit a mob, then it may or may not work. So there's a very complicated fix for that, but this is just the basics tutorial. If you're struggling, look at my tutorials page. Otherwise, thank you everyone for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.